Thank you for a great date night.
Oh. What you want a handshake after a date night? Or am I supposed to pay you? Hey everyone, welcome back to another date night with James and Mark. Tonight we are going to be cooking with something we've never cooked before.
Chilean sea bass. So random how James he's like, I like to see the seafood section, and then suddenly I see a Chilean sea bass in the cart.
That's what you get when you ask me to go to Costco and we don't have a shopping list. I just start putting things in the cart.
Well, you know what, here's the thing. If it comes out really good, then you did a good thing.
Here with that, Mark's going to make this sauce using mainly red bell peppers.
Yeah, Romesco sauce, oven roasted asparagus.
Yes, I'm in charge of potatoes, so I'm gonna be making mashed potatoes. Very simple. We're gonna see how this turns out. Wish us luck.
Yeah. How's the hair?
Looks good. You need help there? We can get the Velcro kind if you need.
I got it. Alright, so let's prep the fish. This is already vacuum sealed, but how do I open this package? Oh, this is a good piece.
Yeah.
Oh. We should actually leave the skin on. I think the skin will be good with it. This is too much for one person. We're gonna cut this into 2 portions. Oh, there's a good meat to it. Okay.
Let's hold these babies up real quick.
Sashimi. No, don't do that. This is probably not sashimi grade. Fish skin tends to curl. So I'm just gonna cut some slits.
And let it sit in the fridge while we prep all the other goodies. So we will see you guys 10 minutes or so.
Bye. We have a lot of beer in here. So we're gonna be making our sauce to go with our sea bass. Specifically, we're gonna be making Romesco sauce, which is Spanish.
We got 3 lovely bell peppers here.
Come over here.
Okay, field trip time, guys. Can you guys guess what's gonna happen?
We're gonna roast these directly on here.
Bell peppers roasting on an open fire. I feel like I only see this on TV, so this is exciting.
I know. The whole outside of the skin needs to be black.
You can kind of start hearing like it whistling a little bit.
Not even close yet.
You're so patient. I would have like cranked up the heat until it like probably would have started a fire. Maybe do it on the back one.
I would describe Romesco sauce. It's kind of like a pesto, but instead of basil, you use roasted red peppers, bell peppers. I mean, instead of walnuts, you use almonds. So I feel like it's a red pesto. It kind of sounds like we're at a campground. No, the fire sound? We're gonna wrap them so that the heat from the pepper is gonna steam inside.
Oh, you can already see like as soon as Mark put the saran wrap on it, like looks like a steam room. I miss those.
Oh, these peppers are in a steam room together. Have fun.
So Mark's smashing up some garlic. That's gonna be incorporated with those delicious red bell peppers you guys saw a moment ago.
We're just doing this to release the aroma.
Yeah.
Say
Oh! I'm supposed to eat this? I'm not gonna eat this! This is why I'm the director.
This is good for your body. No.
I've eaten a lot of garlic and you've complained. Now this next part is actually a surprise ingredient.
This is optional.
Oh, it's
the recipe
optional,
said
okay.
It was optional, but I didn't realize there would be bread in
Yeah.
here. So we got some French bread.
Mark's gonna just cube these. So why don't you feed me a piece of this?
I saw you taking the whole rest of the loaf over to you.
Looks like it'd make a nice like pillow. No?
So James always wanted to buy cologne where it smells like a fresh baked bread.
I'm not gonna deny or accept this said claim.
Okay, come on over. So we were gifted this really nice olive oil from Spain. And since Romesco sauce, I think originated in Spain, might as well just use this bottle.
Ooh, makes sense.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
As James eats a piece of bread.
We discussed not to talk about things off camera.
We're gonna halfway cook the garlic in the oil so that the oil gets infused with the flavor and the garlic is not too raw in the sauce. And let that cook a little bit.
Like the Olive Garden all of a sudden. It's really good. Almost like a light hint of like apple almost.
Oh, it smells so good. So we're taking the garlic back out.
Beautiful. I don't think I've ever cooked bread in oil before.
We're just toasting it. Alright, so we're toasting up the bread. We need to cut these off. Oh my god, it smells like that. What's that appetizer? A queso de poblano.
Oh, it does.
I'm actually gonna use running water to peel the char off.
This looks like, you know, they got their chemical peel at the day spa now. It's time to.
It's such a soft skin.
Oh, like a little too soft, like KY soft.
So is this what we need to do? We need to burn ourselves?
No.
And then we'll have soft skin? Let's do that.
No, don't do that.
Everything in our blender. Did I miss?
You can't ask that question on here. Yeah, you did. It's actually right here.
Garlic from earlier.
Oh, you guys can hear how crispy they are. Same thing, just one small one.
Okay.
Mmm.
Cherry wine vinegar. Some roasted almonds.
Oh.
We don't have cayenne pepper, so I'm using gochugaru.
Oh.
Some smoked paprika.
Salt.
Let's see if this blends up.
Alright. More spice. Are you turning this into a Romesco Diablo?
Taste test. I think you need to wear apron right now.
Oh, but I don't like this one.
Actually, that matches your outfit today.
I just feel like what's her name? Dorothy, Wizard of Oz when I wear this.
Oh, she's cute.
She's cute, but that's just not my aesthetic.
Yeah, you know.
Alright, I'm putting on an apron just to put some water in a dang pot, so let's go over here and do that. I'm gonna start on the mashed potatoes. Very straightforward. We're gonna fill this up with water. We're gonna salt it a bit. We have some potatoes right here that have already been washed, so I'm gonna just peel these and just crank this on high. So our stove, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, this is the one where it has the most heat. So this is the best one to put on, especially if you're kind of crunched for time or maybe getting a little hangry. I ain't hangry, but you guys can kind of tell I'm getting there. So the reason why I have a bowl of water here is I'm not gonna cut these all like fast enough before they start turning like kind of green. So the water will help it from, I think oxidizing is the right term. So I'm just gonna peel one here. I have not peeled a potato in forever. So a good old russet potato is perfect for mashed potatoes. People always ask like what's the best potato for mashing, and I think russet is pretty standard.
Get our white wine glass. Do you want a glass too?
Yes. So the trick with this is you want to cut it kind of like in equal pieces, because if you get the potatoes all in equal pieces, they'll cook evenly. So you don't want to have like a big chunk and a small chunk. I usually just cut it in maybe eighths. It's probably a good standard for me. I just do it so that I don't cut my fingers. Let it soak a little bit. You guys guess what kind of wine we got? Because it's fish, it's seafood.
We got some Sauvignon Blanc. from New Zealand. Now James is totally acting like we're on live right now. We're not on live. Oh, cheers!
Tasty taste. How beautiful it is.
Oh, this is good.
It's nice and crisp.
It's good. Let's get a weird angle of James.
No, I hate that. Stop it right now.
Oh, how many chins do you have? Just kidding. I see. Actually, you don't have a double chin right now.
What's funny is our last thumbnail. I had to Photoshop out a double chin.
Mine?
Mine, not yours. You didn't have one.
Oh,
It
why don't
like,
you Photoshop mine out?
If you had one, you don't have one. Mark swears that I only spend time photoshopping myself, but if I see a little blemish here and there, I will take care of it.
Yeah, let me follow you.
Okay. So we are gonna drop these in.
Oh, be careful.
Very
ever so gingerly.
ever gingerly, but
girl, watch the chin.
I know. And the good thing about mashed potatoes is you don't have to wash them too long, so I think we can go enjoy some of our wine until then, right?
So, what do we do while the potatoes are cooking?
Chug this wine.
This is a date night, right?
So what's gonna happen after the date night?
What? Probably go straight home because someone was so late picking me up tonight. Not until 3 more dates after.
3 more dates? I'm gonna leave. All right, we're gonna check on the mashed potatoes. They've been in here for a little while. I just want to give it a nice poke and see if there's no resistance to it.
And we did have 2 glasses of wine.
So I just feel maybe I'm just strong now. Look.
Okay, oh!
So it's breaking apart just like how we want it. Ooh. I'm gonna add it straight back into the pot. And I don't know where I learned this, but I remember it's good to turn on the heat again, just so that it continues to like break down further. Heat is still on. You kind of just start mashing it. Of course, don't worry, we're gonna be adding all of the other goodness. This is only half a stick of butter, so don't think like this is, oh wow, that's a lot of butter. So we're gonna just add that in there.
My gosh, it's beginning to melt already.
Just gonna add. The great thing about this is like there's no set recipe. Just there. Already created like a very flavorful sauce to go with the dish. So you don't want to overpower your mashed potatoes and make that the star. It's really going to be the fish and the sauce. So you want this kind of just to be more like a base. All right, it's time to make the asparagus side dish. So let's walk through what we're gonna be making.
The asparagus in our supermarket, it already came pre-cut and pre-washed. So how convenient is that? Okay, some olive oil. It's been a while since we did asparagus. Yeah.
Into the oven it goes.
Alexa, give me 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, let's cook the fish. Okay, so we're gonna heat our pan. We're gonna use some of our canola oil.
How do you know which type of oil to use?
For me, when we're using high heat, I always want to use like grapeseed oil or canola or vegetable oil. But to sear things, use an oil that has a high heat point.
They're ready to go into the pan and shortly into my belly.
Wow. Did you see that? Our sea bass is actually really thick, so the oven's already on. So I'm just gonna have it finish cooking for a couple more minutes inside the oven. A bit more lemon zest just for freshness.
Ooh. Figure, so we gonna add a little bit more butter. These are low carb butter pellets.
Just, you know, residual heat and maybe it'll melt. Oh my gosh. I think it's done.
Oh. I'm so excited. This looks very beautiful. Cheers to the chef. Kiss the chef.
Okay. Oh, the skin, yeah. And then the meat. Oh. I'm gonna lay mine to the side like yours.
Okay.
Oh my god, I could tell this is cooked perfectly.
Yeah.
It just came off. This has got to be the juiciest fish I've ever had.
You made that. You made this.
And we never cooked with sea bass before.
We're totally gonna go to Costco and buy more, huh?
Oh my gosh.
I have that feeling of like when you go to a steakhouse and you get a steak and you always see like seafood dishes, you're like, why bother? This is why. You still get that like meatiness and like richness that you would get from like a steak dinner, but it's just a totally different.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my god. Date nights are good around here, I have to admit.
Good job on the potatoes, perfect.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it works well with the Romanesco and the fish.
Asparagus is still nice and crunchy, but cooked all the way through. And I do really appreciate that little bit of zest you add at the very end. It has that citrus thing that always goes really well with fish.
Oh, you just reminded me. I cut up a slice of lemon for a garnish and I totally didn't use it.
You're too hungry. I just got some of that crunchy, crispy skin. Oh. Well, it's just one of those proteins I think that intimidated us, but now you're a pro. Actually scooped the rest of the Romanesco sauce and it actually goes really well with chips.
Chips? Oh, we had this with
bread?
our French bread that we didn't use. Oh, and the wine.
It's so good.
Oh,
So are we gonna get frisky today? That's like my new reputation. When I eat good food, everyone thinks I'm like all of a sudden like about to want it. That's like every day.
Not that you want it, but you have that feeling as you eat.
Oh, I do have that feeling. I was holding his hand right now, by the way, just confirm anything. If I grab something else, you would see it in his face. So the only thing that we would do different if this was like a date night, it is a date night, is we probably would put on some like music and have lower lighting in here, but
should we turn off our lights? Should we do mood lighting?
1, 2, 3.
So romantic.
There's something on your face, and I didn't even put it there. What is that?
Are you gonna kiss it?
No, I don't even know what it is. It
What
looks
is
like
it?
Romanesco sauce.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think it's sauce, because if it was sauce,
Well, it was something that was not supposed to be there.
My
Did we
other
snap
boyfriend?
again?
Bye.
So this is kind of like the maybe second time we kind of did this style of video. If you guys are enjoying this format, let us know in the comments.
Like a date night at home.
Date night at home.
We did the COVID steakhouse.
Yeah. But I always say, once you're in that uncomfortable place, that's when you have the most to gain. Outside of your comfort zone is where you have the most potential to grow, is my Jerry Springer final thought.
I mean, that's so true. It's also the time when you have most to lose too. It could go either way. I don't know if anyone's following, but you know, the whole GameStop. Yeah, I bought a couple of shares, but that's not even what's so exciting. There's a new thing called Dogecoin. So it's like a Bitcoin, but it's a Doge, cryptocurrency of Dogecoin, and people who are trying to be like, you know what, GameStop, like, yeah, we're screwing up the, the billionaires, but let's make Dogecoin happen. I'm like, okay, let me
Did
just
you buy some?
I did.
Okay.
But don't look at me like that because what did you just say earlier?
What did I say? I don't
When you are
remember.
in a like a uncomfortable or unknown situation, you have most to gain. So
Imagine if we were still afraid to be on video, how different our life would be. We wouldn't have met so many great people. We wouldn't have had something to do
yeah.
as a hobby, as a passion. Yeah, we encourage you guys to explore that uncomfortable zone. And if we didn't do it, we wouldn't be eating this right now. I'm sad. I thought my last bite of fish.
Would you like my last bite of fish?
No. You better make this again next time. I'm going through a wave of emotions. It's like, oh, I love it so much. You better make it. So I'm like, I'm gonna put on a face mask after this. You know, the oil's kind of splattered a little bit in my face. Was that you?
No.
We need to end it before it gets a little bit more censored. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, check out one of our other videos. If you want to see us do another date night, we'll link the last one that we did.
Thank you for a great date night.
Oh. You want a handshake after a date night?
I'm that.
Or am I supposed to pay you?
I'm that kind of girl.
No, okay, bye. Oh. Bye.